Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ted's Modeling Wednesday. Got a little bit of a late start trying to clean up after dinner. But here we are, and we've already have King Bob is with us.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
All right. Trying to
Link
get a little.
is pinned to the top for anybody else who wants to join in with us. Yeah, I was scrambling to set all my stuff up because I got, because Saturday everybody worked on their trucks on Brian's live, so I
Yeah.
thought I would start on mine, and I know I'm ready to put everything into primer on mine. So
Yeah, I'm kind of
trying to,
doing the same thing. I couldn't get in on building on Saturday, so I worked on some last night, a little bit tonight. Well, to catch myself up. Help if I move the box out of the way, wouldn't it?
yeah, because I have nothing in primer. Everything is still white.
I've got everything painted. Decals are on. Marrying the chassis to the frame. Um, I got the interior done. I think I'm thinking I might go on STS and order a Mexican blanket for that interior, just because to add some sort of detail in there, because there's really nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't have anything here handy really that would work on it. So I think I'm going to order one of those Mexican blankets.
Yeah, I think I have one. I'm not sure. Because I thought I had bought one before. Don't remember if I have one or not.
As long as I don't have to go in and find enough other stuff to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, it'd be a $10 shipping on a $5 decal.
Right?
To cart. Maybe I'll try some of those new matte painting masks he's got out. Maybe I'll try a set of those. Yeah. Two of those. Scallops, no. Peterbilt, no. I got the motorcycle. I guess I could get one of the motorcycle sets.
And right now that's what I'm doing, fishing through the box, trying to find all the parts I need to get primered. think that might be everything I need here. Let's see.
Go. I ordered the generic flame paint mask, and I ordered the one for the Revell motorcycle chopper paint mask, and I got a Mexican blanket coming for it. We're good
There
to
you
go.
go.
So to get extra stuff because it sucks if you're buying a $5 decal and it's $5 to mail it to you. Just doesn't.
Yeah, right.
So I like grab a couple extra things. At least it makes the shipping not seem so bad.
Yeah. Well, for me, I could probably message him and find out when he's going to be there and just drive over there. He's only next town over from where I live.
Well, he's a little bit further away from me, but not much. I mean, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
6 hours. Yes, Kevin, I did get your email. I'm going to pack that up. Your model, the Cutlass and the Raptor truck. I think I got a box here that'll fit both, and I'm going to get those sent out probably tomorrow. If I get them packed up tonight, that's the caveat. If I have the right size box, I think I do. And I will get it sent out to you, and I'll send you a tracking number as soon as I got it. Hey, Jimmy. As soon as it goes out, I'll send you a tracking number. And if it goes well with the little guy, I'm sure we can get other guys in the community to send him one too, because he looks like a cool little kid, and he's happy with his life. And it's kind of dealt a bad hand, but he's making the most of it. So maybe we get another modeler going in the world. Okay, so if I'm waiting for the Mexican blanket, I'm basically can't do anything else on this until they get here. I'm gonna put these in there so I don't lose them.
Yeah, like I said, I think I have one. I might try to find it, or I might just leave it.
I used to have some funky, like zebra pattern duct tape and stuff like that. A couple of different rolls of that, but I can't even find that. So I had some duct tape that had just various stripes. It was like a package of 3 or 4 different ones. And that would have worked. That would work too, but yeah, so I get the decal to get it put in, and we'll be ready to start final assembly.
Yeah, I'm a long way from that.
I'll put the decal on it when it comes in, and then I'll box it up for till next month. I still got about hours worth of work time left for this month, so I'll just do that decal and call it done. Hold a day. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm going to send him one of those snap pack Raptors, like the one I just built. I'm going to send him one of those. Little guy in the wheelchair. Hey, Steven. So, in that case, we are going to start on the Eagle. Let's see what those are for. tips. I think we can skip tech tips. Yeah, this is only like my second or third ever Tamiya aircraft kit.
Yeah, I've only built one aircraft kit myself.
I built lots of them, but they're all Revell monograms, Trumpeter, Academy, Airfix.
No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I built two. I did a Corsair and a Spitfire.
Cool.
Both of them were Revell kits. The Corsair I did was a little bit tricky. It gave me some issues, but I was able to get it together.
Let's go with my parts. Okay, they do show. Okay, they do show a pilot. Because I'm going to be building this one in flight, so I need somebody in there driving.
Yeah.
I'm doing this to match the Missouri Air National Guard's F-15C. They had two of them they did up in special paint. One for the St. Louis Cardinals and one for the St. Louis Blues. I built the Cardinals one last year. So I want to build the Blues one this year so that I can take them both to the show and set them up together. Of course, they're two different brands. The other one I did was a monogram, and this one is a Tamiya, but this one doesn't look a whole lot more complicated than the monogram one. In fact, it almost looks less complicated. Oh, there he is. Yep, we have a seated pilot. Cool. That's one thing in airplane kits anymore. They hardly ever give you a pilot figure anymore. If they do, they give you one that's standing. Which I guess 3D printing has helped take care of that issue, but still
Yeah. In fact, the one Spitfire that I did, that was that Iron Maiden version. So I had an Eddie pilot.
Yeah, that Eddie, yeah, skeleton, yeah. Okay, there's my B-48, 49. Okay, we need those. Yes. Blue FX 19. It's gray, sky gray. Except one that should be black. Yeah. X18. Semi-gloss black. All right.
Oh, what the hell? I don't know who the dog's howling at. My daughter would just came down the stairs and then turned around and went back up. Dog's howling at her for some reason.
No, she was howling at me.
Oh, she was howling at you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I went upstairs for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you went upstairs.
Hi, Amanda.
Bye.
I started to hop on the Zoom. I said, well, let me check if Ted's going to be on tonight. And here you had upcoming up, so that's why we're here.
Yeah. I had planned on being in like sometime between 7:30. I was like, well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna make 7, so I'll put it at 7:30. And because I made the mistake of taking a nap this afternoon.
Yeah, I slept in this morning because I was like, I didn't have to worry about Mom, so it's like my body's like in decompression mode. I have to worry about staying half awake or waking up to hear the ring go off if she would head out the front door or something like that.
Right. I see Panzer Cat came in, and Jimmy. I thought I saw you come in earlier.
Yeah, Jimmy's floating around there somewhere.
Yeah. You coming in here later, Jimmy?
Airplane kits are kind of like car kits. I mean, airplane kits always start with you building the cockpit, just like car kits always start with you building the engine.
Yeah, it's one of those things you start building that build the cockpit, you build that stuff in around the cockpit, and then you gotta when you go to paint it, you'll paint up all the cockpit and stuff and get it in the fuselage, and then have to put something down in there to.
What I do is I'll use white glue to put the canopy on and mask the canopy because it's got to get painted anyway.
Right.
And I put it on with the white glue, and then I don't have to mask inside the cockpit because the canopy becomes a mask.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
When I'm done, if I want using white glue, when I'm done, I'd peel the masking off of that, and if I just peel it off the body because I white glue, and if it's going to be in flight, like this one's going to be in flight, so I'll go ahead and glue the canopy down and then mask it off. And it'll be on permanent. Okay. The right number, but that piece doesn't look the same as mine. It's the right number. No, it's not the right number. No, it's the right number. Why did they have to attach this right next to the thinnest part of the entire piece?
So, did you get to see any of that Back to the Beginning
Uh,
show?
I watched some of the clips on eBay. I mean, or not eBay, YouTube. I mean, it was like an 11-hour concert. So
Yeah,
I saw like Ozzy stuff. I saw Steven Tyler. Uh, so Ozzy was Black Sabbath and Ozzy. So I
yeah,
saw Steven Tyler. I didn't see the Guns N' Roses. I heard that was a train wreck. Um, there was a couple
yeah,
other ones
yeah.
I
The
watched.
only reason why that was a train wreck is because Axel wasn't very good. You know, he definitely can't sing like he used to. That's for sure.
I saw Ozzy yelling at him to get him to fuck off the stage at the end of it. Yeah, what I saw was good. I didn't see anything that I didn't like. I mean, considering the man is 70 something years old,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
he has Parkinson's, busted himself up in a car accident or a quad accident not too long
yeah,
ago. I mean, he sounded
yeah.
good. And he was moving around as much as he could and sounded good.
Pineapple, get it? I think I'm gonna do that. Pineapple. What do you have for your small fry? This one? Yeah, makes her small fries a pineapple. All right, just pineapple. Yay! Get a pineapple! So great! Hello, small fry. Here's such a pineapple. Here's a pineapple. Excuse me? Think you're fresh? Start small. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Where is-
Right.
there. Oh,
Oh, cute.
Yeah, even if you're going just to see Ozzy, it would have been a long day because he was like on. He opened the show and did like 4 songs, and then he ended the show like 11 hours later.
yeah,
There's what, like 14 bands or something on in between.
yeah, yeah. There was, and they went through a big part where they, um, it was is pretty much, what do you call it? Basically a bunch of super groups.
Yeah,
It wasn't any. There was only a few, like full band performances, like Anthrax, Guns N' Roses, Pantera, Metallica. Those were the only ones that were, the full bands.
But you can watch it on YouTube and see pretty much.
Yeah,
Everything you want to see.
yeah, because that's what I kept doing. I kept searching around YouTube, to try to find ones that had the best like sound and video quality. Because some of those they're real bad. The
Yeah.
audio on them.
Yeah. Who else did I see? I saw Sammy Hagar. Saw his songs. That was one of those super group things.
Yep, yep. And that's what it was when Steven Tyler went out too.
I said there was a bunch of my bands I'd never even heard of, but that's because I'm old, I guess.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I mean, the guy in the skull mask face paint thing, I had no clue who he was. I mean, it sounded all right.
Well, yeah, he's the singer from that band called Ghost.
He sounded all right, but I had no clue who he was. So
Yeah, and then they had that one young kid. I think his name is Youngblood. Did a cover of Changes, which was really good. I didn't even know who he was.
wasn't bothering to paint this. You ain't gonna see none of it. You ain't gonna see one bit of it once it's closed up. So I don't know what I'm about to do as far. I guess I'll know it's there, huh? A blue. Need a blue. Need a blue. Need a blue. Ah, neighbor's dog had puppies. Cool.
Don't tell Amanda; she'll be like, "I want one."
Oh, are you finding it? Okay. Looks like there was a squad that's coming. The teams are
They're just for giggles. So you
Bubba,
see it.
Man, Scene, or Air. I'm on Team Air. traveled all the way to Michigan. Yeah, they're on Team Land. I've also been on a plane. Wait, you want Team Land too?
Yeah, I thought he was at Nuno Betancourt.
Yeah.
Did a lot of the guitar stuff in that like super group part of the show, and I thought he did really well.
Did they ever say who the band was that wanted to get paid, so that Sharon kicked them out?
Who was that?
I don't know. That was a big thing all week was long. That one of the band, the whole thing was for charity, and one band didn't want to perform unless they got paid, and so she
Yeah,
kicked them out and said she was going to say who it was after the concert was over, but I don't know if she ever did.
yeah, I haven't heard anything, and my suspicion is I wouldn't be surprised if it was Motley Crue.
That sounds about right.
Hey, Jimmy.
But no, that would have been a badass one to go see. That everybody there was about a bucket list. Pantera, Anthrax, Metallica, Ozzy's number one on my bucket list. Was.
I'm going to see Pantera on the
And then
22nd.
Red Rocker Sammy Hagar.
I've seen Sammy so many times.
We were gonna go see him a few months, maybe a year ago, and me and Dad just got caught up working.
Yeah, I'm going to see Pantera on the 22nd of this month.
You lucky bastard.
Here,
That's one.
they're-
That's
here-
one band. If I could go back in time to go see when Dimebag was still alive.
Yeah,
But it's also probably a good thing I went there. I would have been thrown out of there as soon as Guns N' Roses walked on stage. I would have started chanting Riverport and probably thrown something at Axl Rose.
Ah, yes, the Code 1000. I remember that night vividly.
So did Dad. Dad was in it.
I wasn't in the riot, but I was there, and I was pissed off that the show ended so early.
Dad wasn't.
Well, I wasn't one fighting and throwing chairs and stuff like that.
No, Dad wasn't doing that, but he was there at the show. Then, what was it, a year or two ago, they were going to play St. Louis, and they canceled it because they didn't sell enough tickets. Then there was that massive issue with them doing that of people who bought tickets trying to get a refund.
yeah, I seen them on that tour with when Metallica and Guns N' Roses did that tour.
Yeah.
I think I was back in '92 or something like that. 92, 93.
You seen recent photos of Axl Rose?
Yeah, I saw the video of them over the weekend.
I ain't seen no video. Seen the photo of him standing next to Slash. And Slash is a good few years older than him, and Slash is in a lot better shape.
Yeah, and Slash is a person I'd like to meet, but not Axel.
Yeah, I'd rather go see Slash play than fucking Axl. I'd like to see Guns N' Roses without Axl. As their drummer's good, Slash is good, band's good. Axl just can't do anything anymore. And he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, like I said, I seen him on that, with Metallica on that one tour, and he just a whiny baby.
Yeah.
Basically, what he is.
Oh yeah, look up the couple of videos of what James Hetfield thinks about Axl Rose. Oh, those are hilarious. Surprised Guns N' Roses was even there with Metallica being there. Which that's another definitely top of the list to go see is Metallica. Again, if I'd had the money at the time, I wanted to go see them when they were in St. Louis with Five Finger Death Punch the first night and Pantera the second night.
Yeah, I had tickets to see them over in Germany on the Master of Puppets tour,
Oh,
and that's they had the bus accident. I never got to see it.
yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
Hey, what's up, guys?
No, you figured out how to use your phone without me.
And Cooper.
Hey, buddy.
And Cooper. The old man's
Hey,
out
buddy.
riding today. First time he's been out in 5 days.
How's he feeling?
Like an old man, just like me. He ain't liking it. Especially since he found out we might be getting a new puppy.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with our old dog right now. He won't quit shitting in the house.
Uh-oh.
It's all water.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get some Kaopectate.
Yeah.
We keep that in the house just for that reason.
Dad doesn't think this was it, but I'm pretty sure this was it. Dad, some old grease we had on the counter from making burgers the night before. He heated it back up and poured it on his food, and I'm pretty sure that was fucking it. Yeah.
I'm sure. You can count on that.
Yeah.
Grease over food equals Hershey squirt.
Yeah.
Right, Coop?
Yeah. How old is Max? He's 9 or 10, 10-year-old Great Dane. And for
a gentle
9
giant.
for a 9 or 10-year-old Great Dane, he's a healthy fucking dog.
That's a big
Just
dog to
shit.
have that problem with. Woo. That'd be a mess in a hurry.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad I'm not the last one to leave in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom was cleaning it up, and I was like, oh, I gotta get to work. So
Say, nice job, Ma.
I gotta get to work.
You're doing good, right?
She was pissed this morning. My walking to my truck in the driveway. I guess my employee ID fell out of my thing, so she had to bring me my ID at work.
Boy.
Luckily, I only work 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, you
Oh,
might
just to
wanna-
hang mine on my rearview mirror.
Might want to get a couple of them if they'll allow it.
Or put one in your wallet. Yeah.
I don't know if they do that. I know I need it to get in the door and to clock in.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to keep one hung up in my mirror, and then I had one that kept in my wallet.
Yeah, I was always issuing myself a new one because I'd always lose the damn thing.
Oh, there's Dan. What's going on, Dan?
I was probably about halfway through my years there. They changed it to where you could clock in and out and do all that stuff from a computer terminal. So I never needed my badge again.
Yeah. If I forget my badge, I can't even get into work.
I couldn't either without mine. You have to scan it to go for the unlock the door to get in, and then you need to scan it to clock in. So I would have just been screwed.
You know, I work at an airport, so
Yeah, you're a little more picky than.
outside the badge, you're not getting on the airport.
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere there.
Nope.
I was surprised how high fucking security that damn Tyson is up there.
Oh, it's food. I mean,
Yeah, they don't. They're not going to just let anybody in there.
Somebody, somebody get in and contaminate stuff, and
Added ingredients. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
remember. Well, you're not old enough to remember, Jimmy, when I had the whole Tylenol thing in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy passed away a couple of years ago that started all that crap.
It was
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that recently too.
Yeah. Wasn't for him, we wouldn't be putting up with all those
the
child-proof
foil,
caps and all that shit. Well, I guess the
foil
child-proof
seals,
thing would have to happen, but
all the foil seals and all that crap. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I guess I had it kind of wrong, as usual.
What the hell do you mean, Dan? That's true. That's why Jimmy won't see 30.
They want me to take Cooper back in.
Well, I mean, yeah, prick.
My camera will probably shut off as soon as I get up the lift there.
Ah, you
got it.
fucking old man.
He got his half hour of outing, so he can go back in. Right, Cooper? That was a big time out, wasn't it, buddy?
I said, look at me.
Hey, don't you start with me, Stefan.
You talk about Stephen K.
Steven? Oh, I thought it was Stefan.
Yeah, I had a cousin.
I read it wrong, man.
I had a cousin who spelled his Stephen that way, and we used to call him Stephanie. He'd get all kind of pissed off. Stephen.
Dan, you're in Alaska?
Yeah, he's got a relative, or he's got a. Said he had a.
Let me up, Billy.
He had to go up there. A training course or something.
Oh,
Big Sky Country.
Hey, they're teaching them how to fight the Canadians, eh?
No. Hopefully, he took a shotgun for the mosquitoes up there.
be like Tommy Boy with the bees. Your firearms are useless against them.
Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, I love that movie, Tommy Boy. That was a fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I thought Black Sheep was a funny ass movie too. I'm surprised not very many people like that movie.
Housekeeping, you want me, fluff pillow?
For the love of God, go away! Housekeeping, what me drink you off?
Gee, Richard, that's an awful pretty girl down there. I wonder if she goes out with one of the Yankees.
Oh my gosh.
Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Is it Alfalfa? Or
I bet
Spank,
it's Spanky.
Sinner?
Buckwheat.
Yeah.
Remember that Saturday night sketch they ran with Who Shot Buckwheat?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Eddie Murphy thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those were three fuckers that were hilarious together. David Spade, Adam Sandler, and Chris Farley. Just because no matter what the skit was, Chris Farley'd always get Adam Sandler to fucking laugh, no matter what the skit was.
Oh, I'm back. Had to go take my boy in. Excuse me, guys. Don't mean to interrupt.
How dare you interrupt our conversation about
All
Chris
right, get
Farley?
back up here. I know. I don't even know what's going on. I was in there tell Roxy about the puppies.
Talking about the war, talking to the
We
warden.
don't even know how big. Yeah, we don't even know how big the dogs are going to get. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I don't want to get a dog and have it the size of a Great Dane. The mom's
they're
huge,
fuck off and dogs.
and all the dads are little Yorkies and Havanese, real small breeds. I guess they had their fun a month or so ago. Whatever. I don't know what their gestation
Get the-
period is, but
You
he's
if you
up
don't
to
want one
9
real
puppies
big,
so
get the
far, and
little.
they're all different
Get the little.
colors. So
If you
there's
don't want a
all
real big one, get the little runt of the litter.
yeah. I usually do pick the runt if I have a choice. They're
So does
usually
mom.
they're usually the best dog out of the litter.
That's what our chocolate lab is. She's short, fat, and loving.
I think Cooper was the runt, man. He looked like an Ewok when he was a puppy. He was a awfulest looking puppy. His hair was all different lengths everywhere. First thing I did when I got him was I started trimming his hair and whipped him into shape. He's supposed to be Yorkie and Poodle. But I think he's got Pappy on in him because of his ears. He's a cool little dog. He's definitely been a good dog, that's for sure. The only thing he does that's annoying is excessive barking if he sees something, but could be a lot worse than that.
Yeah, he could have a deep ass Great Dane bark.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of bark for a little guy. My neighbor nicknamed him Sergeant Barker. Every time he sees a cat, he's at the front door yapping.
Paint's finally dry enough to handle it.
So, Bob, did you get my email?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna find a box here at the house and I'm gonna mail it tomorrow.
Okay. I just
And I'll
wanted to make sure you got it.
Yep, and I'll get you a tracking number
Okay,
as soon
cool.
as I mail it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I can't believe you're going to do that. It's an awful nice thing to do.
He looks like a happy kid, and
Yeah.
he
Right.
he deserve a break or two in life, and I've got kits I can afford to move away.
Yep.
So
I
if he likes it, maybe
briefly,
we can get a couple other people to do them.
yeah,
Once every other month or so, send him a kit.
he's the future of our hobby, right?
Yeah.
I tried talking to his dad last night a little bit, but they know very little English. So hopefully he understands what's going on when I give it to him. His grandma usually does most of the talking when I go over there.
Here's Lieutenant Dan. What's up?
What's up, Dan?
You get no camera today. I'm not dressed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We just
Naked in Alaska, huh?
we
That's
just
bad.
got back from the airport. And my shirt is drying,
Oh,
so I
boy.
gotta go back out there in a little while.
Well, you never go on camera anyway. All we ever see is your hands.
Yeah. Well, you're not even gonna get that today.
The hand model.
Oh man. I was coming back from the airport and my phone kept dinging like, oh, Ted's Guitars and Hoovers is live.
Right.
More.
Time
And then
to
I was
sing.
like, you know what? Jimmy don't look much like a guitar. I guess that means.
Damn. Okay.
Look at the way he's blowing on that thing. Look at the touch. That's professional right there.
I guess it's time to sing the theme. Guess it's time to sing the theme song. Just a gigolo everywhere we
Just a
go.
gigolo.
Oh God, what did I have? I'm not even going to tell you what I had stuck in my ear the other day because my car actually helped me out by putting that song on the radio, and I kind of got it out of my system. I had some freaking Taylor Swift song. I can't remember what it was now, but it's driving me
Oh
nuts.
God,
I know.
I can't help you with that.
I knew you drank White Claws.
Nothing worse than a little trailer Swift. The
No,
trailer
Steven, I do
house
have
queen.
pants on. I'm just airing out my shirt. I've been wearing it all day, and I only packed so much for this trip, so I got to reuse it.
I got a set of mirrors coming in some point. Oh, God.
Oh. Ted, what happened the other night? I saw you on Saturday for a minute. Oh, your AC was out. Did you get that
Excuse me.
fixed?
Who, me?
Yeah. Did you say your AC was out the other day?
Yeah, on Monday it was out again.
Oh.
That's just lovely.
Just lovely.
Yeah, after they had just fixed it 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Oh, that sucks. They fixed it real good. Was the guy's name Tony? You called him back, said, "Fix it again, Tony."
Nah, that'd be if he drove a Ford.
That'd be if he drove a Fiat. Fix it again, Tony.
Oh, wait,
What you working on, Bob?
Eagle F-15C.
He's in
Oh,
airplane mode.
I got the part you sent me today. It is upstairs. I forgot to grab it when I walked down here.
oh, I forgot I sent that to you. Okay.
I forgot too. I come home from work, opened it.
So put that damn thing in and get airbrushing, you bastard.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yep.
Don't forget
How
to
do I
put don't forget to put a drop of lube on that O-ring before you put that in.
All right.
I need to ask my tech advisor a question.
Oh,
How do I
God.
see? How do I see the chat on this stream? It says chat, but I push it and it blanks out my screen.
Well, there's no chat.
Go to the up top when you hit chat, Kevin. It says
Yeah.
comments next to it. Click comment.
Okay, I did that. Comments. Oh, that's all I can see is a chat then. Okay,
That is the chat.
that's all I can see though. I can't see the camera.
Yeah, it's two different things.
I see.
Kevin, I'm gonna take that phone away from you.
You probably better.
He's looking for the button that tells him that someone called the cops on him.
Oh, I would know it. All the cops around here know me already.
I've been trying to get Kevin beat up every time a kid passes.
We got an old guy in a wheelchair running around with a 4-year-old in a wheelchair. Something doesn't smell right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I keep my I try to keep my distance away from the kids. I don't want to get that reputation going. Jeff wouldn't help anything. He'd be call me a pedo and everything on camera, but if I say something, it's wrong, you know.
Back in the good old days, you could actually speak to other people's children without being accused of
Right.
grooming them.
Speak to them. You could discipline them.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
got-
point, Bob. Kevin, I want to see you slap around some of the neighborhood.
Literally.
Yeah, I
You were
got
more
one-
afraid of the old lady next door than you were your mom, because your old lady next door would really lay into you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I got whipped by
Well,
my
back when
neighbor
the
a few
neighbors-
times.
Back when the neighbors talked to each other, you knew that somebody in the neighborhood was watching. These days,
Yep.
my neighborhood, they get on Facebook like, who was yelling at my kid for, driving through their grass in a moped or some shit? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Did you think about taking care of your kids' behavior before you went after someone else that was trying to do the same?
Literally.
These
Exactly.
kids today, man, I'll tell you what.
Don't
These
even
kids
compare
all
me.
the way
I
up
hope-
through,
I
all
hate
the way up
kids.
through 19 are pretty much useless.
Yeah, I've almost had my dogs hit by kids on bicycles around here.
Don't compare me to them motherfuckers. My generation's fucked.
And suckers will fly past us as fast as they can pedal and damn near run over my dog and shit. The bastards. Especially the kids on
That's
the
when they'll
e-bikes.
realize the old man's just lazy and he doesn't really need that wheelchair.
I'll bet Jimmy
That's
had
right.
a BMX with a beer cooler on the back.
No, I
cooler
had a
and
BMX with a big rad sticker on it.
Hey, Leadhead.
cool-
Yep, nice to be
cooler
above
and
the
a-
dirt.
A cooler and a boombox.
Oh, man.
It's always a good day when you're on top of the dirt. That's very true.
That's it. Hey, Jimmy,
Yo,
there's Boston Buds.
what is?
I think I already said hi to Stephen Kessel. JB.
What's up, Leadhead? Gary.
Yeah, that's who I was saying hi to is Gary, or Leadhead. Gary, listen to me.
Hi, Gary.
But we got Gary Ride to win in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a gun rack.
Mhm.
Jimmy's got to have a gun rack on that bike too.
I did have a strap with a bat on it.
There you go. Walking tall, huh? Walk around with a baseball bat.
No, I put that on there first time. I was riding out the park, and a bunch of kids I knew that didn't like me very much all come up, and I had like 4 or 5 of them all trying to kick my ass.
All you got to do is stick that bat in their spoke to their wheels, watch them fly over the handlebars. Hey,
And
it
I-
happens.
After hanging out at the park and having all of them trying to kick my ass, yeah, I strapped a bat to the side of the bike.
Yep. Take them all on, huh?
That same bat's in between the seat of my truck, actually, right now, in between my seats.
I didn't have that problem when I was a kid. I always hung around with the guy that was the bully.
I don't have that problem no more, but that's just something I picked up from Dad. And every vehicle Dad's ever had, he's always had a bat shoved between a seat or a club or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, it's a necessity these days. I just whack them with my cane. Get the imprint of my LED lights in their ass or on their head.
I already put a fingerprint.
I got my walking cane all customized with built-in LED lights and all kind of crap on it. Only spent 2 days putting all the lights and stuff down at the bottom of it so I could see to get around the house. It works.
They got a big diamond on top of it. Does it have your initials in it like Evil Knievel's?
Hey, that's an idea. Now, it's got lights on the top too. It's like if I'm out in traffic or something, I can turn that light on, make sure people see me. Got blue lights in the handle and white ones down at the bottom.
Why don't you just make one of the neighborhood kids help you across the street? Kevin, or not Kevin, Jeff, I don't know if you're in chat. It's not a bad price, but it's over my price range. I thought you'd be into it. That's why I sent it to you. I don't know if he's in chat, but I just seen he texted me.
Hey, Jason.
People would get mad, Jeff, if I built that kit. I cut the back of it out and tub it and shove a blown big block Chevy in it.
Hey, Jason. Good thing Bob said that, or I wouldn't have looked.
I'm just getting to where I'm used to glancing up every now and then at the chat because
Yeah.
I'm doing my stream.
Yeah, on your restream, I could see the chat and the cameras, but this it don't. I guess it don't give me that option, or I don't know how to set it up right. My tech advisor advised me wrongly, maybe.
No,
Hey,
he
Jimmy.
advised you right. That's just how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, me and you are on phones too. We're not on a computer. But
Yeah. Yeah, my laptop would be a little tricky to carry around on here.
Just get one of those mounts like they have in the police cars.
Probably wouldn't be as shaky.
get you one of them GoPros you can use for a camera. Strap it to your chest.
Got to have a chest first.
All right, gentlemen. We only got 5 minutes. I got to run here shortly.
Be easier to walk.
Yeah, where's
Smart
the fun
one.
in that? Takes all the danger out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you there learning how to fight the Canadians, lad?
He's got to run from all them skeeters up there.
You in Canada or Alaska? Somebody
I
said
don't
you was. Somebody said you was in Alaska today.
Yeah, he's in Anchorage.
Yeah. What's the temperature there? Probably nice and cool.
There
Huh?
you go.
No, according to my cousin, they've been having a massive heat wave up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That looks good, Ted.
That's the Revell Chrome.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh.
That's some nice stuff.
I need to get me a bottle of that AK Super Chrome. I want to try.
Tell you what, I don't know how you could beat that Revell other than the price.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I just saw Splash Paints is coming out with something that looks pretty good.
That Revell seems to have it down pat from what I've seen.
Yeah. I've always liked the way the Molotov looks, but I need to get. I want to give that Super Chrome a try.
Yeah, right until you breathe on it, Ron.
Yeah, that's why I found out what they all played.
That stuff looks amazing until you touch it.
Yeah, you just gotta let it sit for a few days.
By scratch.
I gotta get my Pro Scale Chrome out. I gotta get that out and try it. It's got a sealer on it so you can handle it.
Well, what's wrong with these
I gotta
people?
run, guys. Hope to see y'all Saturday. I don't know because it's my anniversary. I don't know what the wife's got planned.
All right.
Bring the
Yeah,
wife
you
down to
better.
the bench and let her build with you.
Maybe see you guys in the off-air hangout on Friday. I
Gotta
get
have
back to Indianapolis tomorrow, and I'm taking Friday off.
Got to have
Yeah.
your priorities straight. What's more important, anniversary or models, right?
Yeah, well, you don't take care of the wife. There will be no modeling.
That's
Yeah.
right. Priorities.
I know
Sir.
Saturday, you guys.
After she leaves you, there'll be all the modeling you want.
Yeah,
That's true, but there's other hobbies that you know they're not as fun by yourself.
yeah, yeah. Ask a certain
Say what I
person
was just
around
about
here.
to say. I'm not gonna say what I was just about to say. I like you too much, Dan.
I'm not going to mention any names.
Jimmy was about to say, "What do you mean? That hobby's great by yourself."
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
I get in trouble when I mention names. If we know what I mean. I got scolded the last time I said something.
Yeah, you'll live. I'll be all right.
Bad enough I gotta get scolded from the warden and then come on a live stream and get scolded there too. Like,
When you say
Boy.
something stupid,
well, it wasn't that stupid.
I
It wasn't even meant to be malicious.
thought it was funny.
Well, I didn't realize what I said till it was already typed. It was like, hey, that is kind of funny. But it was
All
true.
right, gentlemen, I got to run. You all have a good night.
All right, man.
See
Later,
you.
Dan.
Get you.
Hey,
Dan,
Ted, I sent you some pictures.
did you?
Yeah, it's took a couple I took of the glaciers coming up here.
It better be pictures with your pants on.
Hell no.
That just means I'm not opening it now.
Need some quiet time to enjoy it.
He's gonna wait till Durr goes to work to open those photos.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'll see you.
All right, see you, brother.
As soon as I figure out what button to push here.
See you again, Dan.
Button to leave, you dumbass. Right, there you go.
He keeps milking out the buys, don't he? What an attention whore. I do that in the chat. I'll say bye and then pop back in every 30 seconds. Everybody's like, I thought you left.
We just know that means the warden told you to get away from her, so you came back to us.
That's right. Oh, yeah, good old Warden. Where would I be without her? I'd probably be building models and enjoying myself instead of out riding around in the neighborhood. Be my luck, she's probably watching this shit at home. I'll get in the house and be like, what the fuck did you say?
Kevin in the neighborhood. He's like the creepy Mr. Rogers.
You're in the doghouse, son. Doghouse would be better for me. Good as these dogs have it. It sounds like I got another bearing going in this chair. Yeah. I don't know why they couldn't get good bearings for this thing. This be the third time I've had to change it if I got to do it again. More Chinese crap, I guess.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Used to be the Japanese bearings were the best, but you can't even get those anymore. Went down to Akron, bought these at Akron Bearing last time. All they had was China made. $22 a bearing. And there's 4 of them on here. It's like I could almost buy. What could I buy? Almost 3 kits with $88. Well, looks Bella, looks like you're not getting much walking in today. I'm gonna make you get down walking a little bit. Guess we'll go with road view this time. You better behave, Belle. Everybody's watching you. Yep, everybody's watching you. The whole World Wide Web's watching you. I think we're safe. I think she already went, did her business. What'd you do? Fall over, Ted? Oh, I see. There he is. I seen his fan. I thought maybe he fell over. Now he's upside down. Now we're spinning. Back at the booth. Give a little commentary here. Or do I have my mic muted again? Nope. Mic's on. The hell is this thing? Oh, that's a fancy stroller. Over here. Howdy. Working out as you walk, huh? See, doggy? And she makes another appearance. What's Ted got his booth in his kitchen or what? Look out, the warden's backing up. I hear beeping. I keep hearing something sounds like a robot. Must be Jimmy's light making noise again. Looks like Ted knows what he's doing there. No, don't touch the puppy, honey. Thank you. No touching the puppy. Whew. Hi, guys. And go see if we can get the splash pad to turn on, Billy. Jimmy must have went to get something to eat or he fell off his chair. This thing turns on, I'm fixing to get wet. Oh, must have it shut off for the day.
Hold on this and hold on. I think it's too hospital, baby. I did it with it. Ball digger right there.
All by myself. I guess we get to entertain everybody, Billy. You feel like doing the doggy dance? Huh? Great, get up and ride. Come on. Jump up in your seat.
That way too.
Did I move to Mexico? I wouldn't go there on a bet. Still at Akron, Ohio. Perfect evening. Cool, slightly cloudy. About 50% humidity, a nice breeze. Nice sunset. We put it this way, maybe it'll look better. No smog, other than my cigarette. One of these days, I'm going to modify this mount where I can mount this sideways. See if this will work. Put it this way. Stupid cord gets in the way. I should have said. Let's try it that way, Billy. Give everybody a better view. Let's see, what does this say? Camp something. Must be a different language. I can't read it. Still with us here, Bob? Bob must be muted. I can't hear him. Or he's busy spraying or grinding. Maybe that's Jimmy snoring I keep hearing.
I pulled the plug out on my headset. So
Oh, okay. Because I was in there talking away, and all I hear is Jimmy's light doing the robot thing, going brr, brr.
it wasn't pulled all the way out, so I still had sound headphones, but I
Oh,
had no microphone.
that's all right. I'm not going to criticize nobody. Not with my skills here.
Sprue A. Nope, that's C. Let's make this one A. Yes, it does.
We might have a good speed ramp candidate here. Let's take a look. Oh, it's going to turn. Daggone. Not today. That would have been a decent shot. Oops. Better hold the camera still. You make everybody dizzy.
B-19. You sank my battleship.
Hope you're comfy. You're sitting on my floor foot, Billy. Good girl. Man, I got a headache brewing. Guess I forgot to take my pills.
When I disappeared here a minute ago, I did take my
Ooh.
weekly shots.
I hate when I forget because I get all dizzy and a headache and all kind of things. Come on, buddy, speed up. You don't look like he's going to slow down. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Oh, you suck. Little scrape.
Now we lost him.
Oh,
And
jeez.
he's back. Now he's gone.
Nothing.
And he's back.
What the hell? All I did was pick up my damn phone. Am I still there? What the
Yep.
hell happened?
You're back.
Hey,
Not gone. Back. Gone. Back. Gone.
hey. All I did was pick up my damn phone. We went to Tijuana once. More than I could say. I think farthest south I ever went was Carolinas or Atlanta. I don't know which is farther south. Well, if I didn't have his cord on there, I could mount this camera upright. Phone. Just don't want to sit right. I don't want to fall and getting busted. Just what people want to do, sit and look at a sidewalk. I ran all the viewers off anyhow.
They'll be back.
Try this one. A little duct tape helps. Just call me Rolling Thunder, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit too wobbly that way. Top speed, 5 mile an hour. Yay. I don't know whoever thought these red or pink looking dotted mats are a good idea on a handicap ramp. Time you hit one, it shakes the crap out of you.
And he's quiet. Jesus, what was that? Not Jimmy's light. It's not turned on. Oh, man. I've only been to the East Coast once, Gary. My uncle used to live in South Dakota, so I've been there several times. We used to go there on vacation every couple of years. I haven't been any further west than Denver, or I guess I have. I've been to Salt Lake City. That's a little west of Denver, but never been to the Pacific Ocean at all. I've been to the Atlantic, but not the Pacific. And I have been to the Gulf of Mexico. I ain't never been to no Gulf America. I don't know where that would find that at.
Oh, we lost Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy's AWOL too.
Yeah, I figured he was probably going to get something to eat. That's usually what he does. He'll hop on here and then he'll go. And his mom will probably call him and say, "Dinner's ready."
I still got to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. They have no clue. Back over. Kind of locators, or they just go in.
My freshness got raised. Together or separate? Together or separate? Together! Yes! You try to win, we try not to lose. Good luck! Oh no, we're not 30 minutes left.
Yeah, my hand and my back are not cooperating today.
Looks like it's in the right spot.
There's Kevin's back.
Yep,
Hey,
Kevin's back.
be better off with a string and tin cans with this internet. Hey, gosh.
Unfortunately, the picture doesn't travel as well on through a string.
Yeah, I guess. All this money they spent on this new park building, they don't have no Wi-Fi set up yet. I'm showing 5 bars with 5G. Why would it cut out? That's nuts. Oh well. I guess you expect them things. With all the money we pay for internet. Jimmy still disappeared on us, huh?
Yeah, he probably went to get something to eat.
Let's hope he didn't fall asleep or fall off the chair. He knows what happened last time he was snoring on the internet. Every time I try to go to the chat, it throws me off. Maybe I leave it alone.
Yeah, Gary, Niagara's a nice place for about 10 minutes, and it gets a little real quick.
Where's that? Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can only watch water so long, right? Yeah,
Well, you can take the elevator down to the bottom, and then you can ride the boat, I guess. But other than that, yeah, once you look at it for a couple of minutes, it's
Yeah.
been there, done that.
I could see the same thing here in Cuyahoga Falls. It's not quite as big, but
It was about 20 years difference between the first and second time I was there, and you could definitely see that the falls are creeping back.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I could tell that they were not in the edge was not in the same spot it was when I was there last time.
Yeah, you look back when Marilyn Monroe was there, 50 years ago or 60 years ago, and compare it to now, there's quite a difference. She made her appearance. Guess I shouldn't have mentioned that with Gary around. Good old Gary. What would we do without him, right?
Yeah.
No comment, huh?
I've never actually talked to him. I mean, I know of him. I see him on the chat all the time, but
Yeah.
I've never been on the Zoom when he was in there. So I've never
I
actually personally talked to him, but it seems right to me.
I think I'd seen him on once. He was on Dan's one time. His wife was right behind him, so he couldn't be a smart aleck, I guess. I could have really embarrassed him if I wanted to.
What are you hanging up on?
That's not me, though. I don't like embarrassing people, do I? Other than myself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, street lights are on. It's almost time to go in, I guess. Let me take a peek at the chat. See if I can do it this time. Excuse me. Only time you get embarrassed is driving an electric car. That's pretty funny. Have yet to drive electric car. It's bad enough driving this electric thing. Range anxiety is a real thing. Let me tell you. I've had to walk this thing home a couple times when the batteries were kaput. The whole idea of getting new batteries this year.
Yeah, I need to dig Dad's out and get the batteries checked on it because probably won't be too long before I'm going to start needing it because my back is getting worse. It seems to be. Is that not better? So
How long's it
maybe.
been sitting?
It's been sitting for like 10 years, but I think my brother took the battery out of it
Yeah,
when I
it's probably
started,
shot.
so probably
Yeah,
going to need a new battery.
When I bought this secondhand, they just put new batteries in it. Most of them I have, you're lucky if it's a lead acid battery, you're lucky to get a year out of them sitting not being used. Now the Warden's little chair has lithium batteries. It's supposed to be good for 10 years, but she's got one of them. It's got the fold up mechanism where you can put it in the trunk of the car, which we've never used that part.
Yes, that's the only reason I haven't even dug that one out yet. It's not one that I could take
Yeah.
with me, and that's more what I need is a
Yep.
mobile one.
Yeah.
I can get around the house well enough, but in short distances that I don't need it.
That's the
Mostly like
problem.
if I go to a show or something where I got to be up all day long, it kills me.
Yeah, I'd have to take my little grocery store scooter if I went to a show. I got one that I carry in the car just for that. But it don't do good on sidewalks and streets. It's for flat surfaces. That thing will barely pull a hill. This hub around will go through fields or anything if you want it to. Especially since I put the tractor tires on it. If that's the wheelchair scooter that has the two batteries that are like a car battery, you can get those at Harbor Freight for about $60 each.
I don't remember. I haven't even looked at the damn thing in 10 years. I know it's in my
Yeah.
brother's basement. That's all I know.
That's where I buy the ones for this. I get 2 years out of a set of batteries. It's about $145 for the two of them. They're actually the ones they sell for solar panels are 35 amp hour, 12-volt battery. I'd like to upgrade to lithium, but you're talking $500-600 a piece for each unit. My younger brother's going through this same stuff now. Well, you probably already heard me tell about. He got up one morning a couple weeks ago and can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
They're supposed to take him from the rehab center tomorrow and with a couple caseworkers and assess his home situation, see if he's got the right wheelchair access, whether he needs a ramp or a lift. And he called me complaining a while ago, they ain't moving fast enough. I was like, dude, that stuff don't happen overnight.
No, hell, it took me 9 months to get my disability to come through.
Yeah. Yeah, when I signed up for Social Security disability, it took 3 years. Being a back injury, we had to live on our Visa card for them 3 years. Of course, they pay you back when you get your
Yeah, you get
final
one big
approval.
lump tip, yeah, which is
Yeah.
nice, but it wouldn't been right when with the COVID when our government was sending you out like $2,000 and $1,400 and whatever three times.
Yeah.
That saved my bacon. So the
I ended up with
disability kicked in.
I ended up with a $65,000 Visa bill I had paid with that check they gave me. Just lucky
Damn,
we had.
Gary.
Just
The only
lucky
way
we
I'd
had
get
the
embarrassed
credit.
is if I drove an electric car. Shots fired. Where'd Dan go?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's why I said I get range anxiety on an electric wheelchair. I can't imagine having to rely on an electric car.
Dan went back to work at the airport.
So he said.
Yeah.
No, he found a new Pride sticker to put on the back of his Tesla.
Yeah. They weren't so expensive. I could see it. That's a lot of damn
They're
money for a
fucking
car.
fast. I'll say it, but I'm just not big into the electric car shit.
No. Be a
They are
cold day.
fast though.
Be a cold day in hell. I paid double what I paid for my house for a car.
Yeah.
It was 40 years ago. I paid $30,000 for my house, and not going to pay double that for a stinking car.
No. Shit, I only gave $5,000 for my pickup out there.
Yep.
That 2003 has been more reliable than Dad's 15 Sierra and Mom's 13 Yukon.
Yeah. That's the way with my olds. I gave $4,500 for it back in 2008. She's been real good ever since. So that was almost 18 years ago. It's only got 70,000 miles on it. I'm not planning on buying another car. Unless some idiot totals it, then that could happen.
Gary, I'm telling you, you ever come to the States, that's the first thing we need to do. We need to line up your bike and Dan's Kamala mobile.
Yeah, them Teslas are pretty quick, man. I don't think I'd want to run up against one of them. It's all on what you want to spend, I guess.
Gary's not wrong. He'll whoop that thing's ass in second gear if he's on one of his trap rockets.
Yeah, honestly, for me, an electric car would work great, but the infrastructure's just not here yet.
No, not at all.
For the
If it were a
amount I
lot
drive,
cheaper to own, then okay, whatever.
for what
But
driving
yeah,
I
it
do,
costs
electric
about as
car
much
makes
as the
more
left
sense.
hand.
So, yeah, there's just the infrastructure's not there.
I'm waiting for all the computer screens to start going haywire in them, then they can't fix them. Like that new Ocean by Fisker. They got a bunch of them are sitting bricked in car dealerships that nobody can drive.
Yep.
Some things are $90,000 and nobody can drive them.
Yep.
And I don't want to get stuck in that situation. I made the mistake of buying a new car one time with that Nissan and never again.
They just don't make shit to last no more.
That thing was the biggest piece of shit I ever seen.
My mom's worked at a repair shops and body shops most of her life. New cars just are not made to last anymore.
No, they're made like appliances. You use them up, throw them away, or a big plate, or they aren't made to be fixed anymore.
That's why Dad's Sierra's had lifter problems. That's why Mom's 13 Denali has a brand new motor.
Yeah.
And my 23, 24-year-old truck's running strong on the original V6 4.3.
Yeah, you can't beat that 4.3.
Nope.
Those
It
electrical
only has
cars,
132,000 miles. That motor's probably breaking in.
those electrical cars, they're quick and they take off really fast. But it's just not the same when you don't smell the turbo blue burning.
That's right.
Mhm. When you don't hit the gas and you hear it womp, womp.
Yeah, you can gas up a car in what, 5 minutes? They sit there for an hour and a half charging.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if you don't go very far and you got one of them home chargers, okay, maybe. Whatever.
It'd probably
but still.
work for me. I just can't see spending that kind of money for any car. Even a gas car, I would never.
Well, a new pickup truck is over $100,000 now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm not
my
into
next
all that
one.
technology
Maybe-
shit in new vehicles. It's just more shit to break.
Maybe in my next life I'll buy everything new. So far, I got used wife, used car, used dog, used house. Works
You
for me.
better hope she isn't watching this at the house.
Well, hey, I was used when she got me, so what the fuck,
Hey,
right?
that almost sounds like a country song.
Yeah,
Used wife, used truck.
everything I got's used. Last new thing I got is
Everybody's
this
been
phone,
good.
and look at it. Yeah, you got a point there, Jimmy. You maybe ought to go into writing country songs. Play your record backward and get everything back.
That's when you play it backwards.
Yeah, that's what I said. Play that record backwards and get everything back.
Yep.
Yep. I guess things would be different if I hit the lottery and hit a big chunk of change. I might go for a new vehicle, but that'd be
If I
the
hit the
only.
lottery, I'm still not buying a new vehicle.
It'd be
I'm
still
driving to
be a tough sell.
I'm driving to freaking Georgia, this car dealership I always see on YouTube. They specifically work with restored square bodies.
You ever watch that Hoovie's Garage on YouTube?
Whose
He
is it?
just Hoovie. It's called Hoovie's Garage. Tyler Hoover.
Oh, Hoover's. Oh yeah, I used to
He
watch
just
this show back in the.
he just bought a 2022 Mercedes EQS for $20,000, and that was a $120,000 car. That's how much that thing depreciated in 3 years, and
Yeah.
it's all electric, and it ain't built anything like the regular Mercedes. He was showing how the door panels felt like they were falling off and everything else.
Yeah.
That's a good example of what you get nowadays.
Well,
When
it's
even
funny.
Mercedes,
I've seen videos of him out and about, always driving. The
yeah,
car he drives the most is a 24-year-old Lamborghini.
yeah, yeah, the Countach. I think he sold that.
The He
The
sold
white one.
Countach. He still has the yellow Diablo.
I think he got rid of that too. He changes cars like he does underwear and wives.
Yeah. Hey, when you can afford it, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. He traded in his Vietnamese wife for that April Rose from Barrett Jackson. We'll see how long that lasts. She's gonna milk him till he's dry.
Wait a minute. He's banging April Rose?
They got married.
How the fuck did he land April Rose?
Yeah, they just got married like a week or two ago.
How the fuck?
Yeah, they even have. He even set her up with her own YouTube channel, and it's skyrocketed. He comes on there with her, and oh yeah. Only car he said he'd never sell is the one his grandma gave him when he graduated high school. That little Mercedes convertible. He said
Yeah, a little bitty thing.
that's the only car he'll never sell. So yeah, he's got his new Taj Mahal garage built and a new house and new wife, everything. They just traded their Cadillac Lyric straight up for that Mercedes I was talking about. The depreciation on that thing was
They
like,
downgraded from a Cadillac.
yeah. Well, they both depreciated so much. $80,000 off from new on both cars, and it was a straight up swap. Just throwing keys.
Yeah. I'm not into all that new electronic shit in new cars. It's just more stuff to break, and then you need an engineering degree to figure out how to work any of this shit.
Exactly. Yeah, for now I'll stick with what I got. It gets me around. I only drive a couple miles a month anyway. Doctor and the bank, and that's it.
It's another thing that went out, or not went out, but it broke on my truck, and it was an easy fix. Was my side windows broke. I got the
Yeah.
little crank up windows on the truck.
Oh,
Something came loose in it, and you'd spin the thing, and it was like just spinning freely.
yeah. You got old trucks. If you got roll up windows,
It's a
the regulator
2000.
broke.
Yeah, it's a 2003. It's just the base work truck model. It's got rubber
Yeah.
floors.
Yeah, you're better off with that than them power windows are not so cool either. I got one broke in my wagon. The passenger side front door window quit working. I just fixed the driver's side and put a new motor in it. Now the other one went out.
Yep, that was a $4. Well, technically, it was a free fix because I went to the junkyard. There's like a little bearing in the crank, and the bearing just old and was wore out.
Yeah.
Um, Went to the junkyard and found one. The bearing was so small, I just stuck it in my pocket, and I think the $4 was some shit Dad grabbed.
Yeah. Light bulbs and all kind of, that's where I used to stock up on my tail light bulbs and headlights and stuff. Take a bucket out there and fill up on extra bulbs and doodads
Oh yeah, there's
that
one of the
pull
old
apart.
grandpa's old toolbox in the garage was full of fuses and light bulbs. He'd stick
Yep.
stick in his pocket in the damn junkyard down here.
Yep.
He was down there every other weekend just picking fuses and bulbs and any other little thing that might eventually go out on one of his cars, which
Yeah, last,
nothing ever
last,
did because Grandpa bought a new car every 2 years.
yeah. My daughter had a 90, I think a 94 Grand Am. The regulator in that for the window was, the metal in it was so flimsy. I had to weld bracing to it and everything else. The windows were frozen. All the metal tracks would just fold up in there. And I pulled everything out and welded bracing to everything and went and bought a cutting board and turned down new rollers for the wheels and all that. Rebuilt the thing myself. Anything you'd buy would do the same thing if the window was froze.
That's
First
the
time she
first
tried to
thing I
put the
checked.
window down, it
That's the first thing I thought it was, uh, Jeff. But it was all together. It was the little gear style bearing or whatever it was the crank's attached to just wore out and finally gave up. It quit catching when you'd go to roll it up, so the thing would
yeah,
just spin and spin and not do nothing.
whoever thought it was a good idea to put nylon gears and stuff in it, they don't want stuff to last too long. Planned obsolescence.
Mhm.
I didn't even think they still made cars or trucks with roll up windows with the
I don't
crank.
think they do. Like I said, my thing's 23 years old. But
Yeah, you
for it
can get.
being my first truck, it's been a good fucking truck. About if I go over to Missouri, it costs $80 to fill that big ass tank it has, and it being that little 4.3 V6, that freaking $80 will last me a good 3 weeks.
Yep.
Your little truck. It's the only reason I've not gotten rid of it. Because I've found other trucks I really want on Marketplace, and I'll go to sell mine or go to look at another one, and I'll just like, I can't get rid of it. I like that truck too much.
Yeah.
I'll probably never again find another GMT 800 or GMT 400 that's in good a shape as that. 132 on the odometer, and it's a rust-free truck. I had one little pea-sized bubble pop up on my bedside, but I sanded that. And I sanded it, primed it, and instead of repainting it, I put some chrome little some little chrome.
Wheel flares.
Yeah, they're not really wheel flares. It's like a chrome strip that goes around all my wheel wells.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like repainting that and trying to get it to match, so I
You
just
see a lot of
sanded that little spot, shot a little bit of primer on it, and covered it up.
You see a lot of people doing that, hiding rust and stuff with them wheel flares. Half of the trucks you see around here on the lots have them covering up rust.
Yeah, see a lot around here too.
3 or 4 inch wide plastic thing they put on there.
Yeah, but mine being 2-wheel drive, that wouldn't look good. But the little chrome strip around the wheel wells look really good.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get that before I even had that little bubble pop up, which the bubble popping up was more of an excuse for me to buy them and not feel guilty about spending money.
Yep. Yeah, once it starts rusting, you can't stop them. You can cut metal out, put new panels on, and when you weld on the new panel, the heat causes another corrosion issue and just a snowball at that point, especially around here.
Yeah,
I learned my lesson fixing up rusty cars. You just can't stop it. It's like a cancer.
well, car cancer.
Yep.
I knew I'd get something popping up on it. It went from a garage kept truck to sitting outside.
Yep. Yeah, it's tough on them when they sit out in the weather. Don't take long. That's why I put that portable carport up in my driveway to at least keep the snow and stuff off. But I even when I plumbed the house, I ran hot and cold water out to the spigot outside, so in the winter I could keep it washed off with hot water, and that prolonged the agony for about 5 years. And so I got tired of going out and hosing the car off in the freezing weather. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, I knew it was coming too. My truck, it had never seen an Illinois winter until I owned it.
Yep.
The dude I bought it from, he bought it from the original, from the bank. The original owner special ordered it as the work truck model in 03. Owned it till about November, December, and then had it repossessed.
Yeah.
And the dude I got from bought it December 15th from the bank.
Yeah.
And he only drove it during the summer to Florida and back, pulling a camper.
Yeah, you probably got a good one there.
No, as a grad, yeah. So it had 100. It had 122,000 when I bought it. I really don't go nowhere, and if we go somewhere far, we take mom or dad's vehicle. So
Yeah,
I've had it for almost 5 years, and I bought it 122, and it's about to hit 130, 133.
that should last you pretty good if you keep the oil change. My Astro had that 4.3 in it, and that thing had 320 some thousand on it when it got totaled. It's like that thing looked like brand new still. You'd have never known it had that many miles on it.
Hey, there's Jeff.
He been in there.
Jeff.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
And he finally just showed up in the chat.
What's up, Jeff? I think I'm gonna jump off here and get in the house.
All right, man.
I don't think you guys want to see me flip over backwards going up this ramp. Let's see if I can get up. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, that'd just be fun.
Put my buggy away in the shed here. Get in before the mosquitoes start. Need to get a fresh load of grapes to keep the mosquitoes away. That's my mosquito repellent. It works better than any spray you'll ever get. Green grapes.
I've always heard that. Great.
I keep a little bag of them sitting here. They go with me everywhere.
Hmm.
Every now and then they'll get my left ankle where they not near the smell of the grapes. Main thing is keep the ticks and skeeters off the dog. She gets chewed up, goes in the house, and goes nuts, rolling all over the place. All right, man. Catch y'all later. Thanks, Teddy. See you,
All right.
Jimmy.
Have a good night.
See you,
See
Bob.
you, brother.
Thanks again, Bob.
Don't get no more
You're
trouble.
welcome.
Oh, I'll try to stay out of trouble. I'll go in the chat and get into trouble there.
Nah.
You leaving, Jeff?
That's the stinger. Not the stinger. Ah, helping!
I guess he is. He said later. See you, Jeff.
Apparently he is.
I wanted to do some prep for this Dodge, and then I went upstairs and ate some chicken.
Okay, you can have. You can have sidewinders. Or you can,
But for the mirrors to come into this truck, snap kit didn't come with no mirrors. I finally found someone on eBay that prints up a set of Dodge tow mirrors I got for the truck.
the pod should be on this wing. Okay.
I might wait to do the windows.
Make it rain.
These decals are still good for it. For sure. I'm pretty sure they are. They look. Where the decals go? Let's Dodge. Oh, I've got too much shit. Where's my decals go? As long as the Ram 2500 decals are good, I'm okay. I don't like this pin sharpen. I'm not a fan of it.
I'm really good at it. Uh-oh. Put her to the rescue.
Oh,
Dodge decal for the tailgate. Serious. I need to tape it, do my flat black trim, but I'm gonna let it sit for a few more days before I start putting tape on it. Keep the trim on the tailgate trim with flat black.
Jeff, are you causing trouble again?
Is anything new?
Gotta know right now. Before you go any further, will you love me forever? Will you need me?
This tailgate.
Oh, now I'm playing for the end of time. Hurry up and arrive.
Tailgate fits on the truck like shit.
Emergency. This is
What the front rocket? Front rocket.
right away. Are you ready? Okay. Now you know the game.
Are you ready, girls and boys? Are you ready? Make some noise.
On my way. Yeah. I'm on my way. Oh, my way. I'm on my way.
He's having a good time.
Oh yeah, she's playing a video game with. That's my old youngest daughter. She's playing a video game with Amanda, and she's just having a grand old time.
Go to the rescue. Go to the rescue.
Well, snap, kid. It don't look too bad.
No, I don't want too bad.
You tell them I got an exhaust tip I made going, so at least have a cool little chrome tip.
I like the way this rubber black comes out.
I need to try some of that out, that rubber black. I've just been using my flat black primer, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah. But with this, it has a little bit of that, that rubber sheen to it. It doesn't have so much of a painted look to it as doing it with black.
It's got just a touch more gray in it. Yeah.
Try some of that. Definitely gonna buy a few things on making a good amount of decent money. Which them fuckers, I didn't know they were gonna do this to me. Friday I had a paid holiday, and they counted it as a paid holiday, so I fucked up all that overtime I made.
Yeah, I got time and a half to work last Friday.
They would have counted it as regular time. I would have made 13 hours overtime. Fuckers, now I'm only gonna make 6.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I got. I got 13 hours of time and a half for working the holiday.
I was pissed off first, and I thought about it a little more. I got paid to wake up late and then help Dad tear the front end apart on his truck because of well, we thought it was his wheel bearing making noise, but no, it was, something's up with it. Them brake pads he bought, it was rubbing in a weird spot and making weird noises. It wasn't the usual brake squeak. It was some weird shit. The whole paint job, I've got one little microscopic piece of crud in my roof.
Well, just let it cure real good, and then you can just polish that one little spot out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be one of them. It's supposed to be a little easy slump buster snap kit, and then it took me forever to paint it because of the fucking humidity. I think I'm just gonna roll it. This was some crazy build I was doing that I probably would, but otherwise,
Some level 2 player.
right. That's semi-gloss.
Okay.
I thought I had a little thing of black. I'm not. Maybe I'll do my window trim,
Aww.
or I'll choose semi-gloss. It did still look okay.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure how much I feel like put decals on. I know the bed's dry, so I probably put the tail lights on. Keep some little stuff to it. Huh. Huh. Well, where are the tail lights? Yeah.
Another one. There it is.
Showtime. Ow, not that hard. Nice.
Where are the tail lights for his truck? Uh-oh. Around here. Where? What? Oh, that's all right. Where? I don't know.
Got it.
Let's look back to it. Just those are what those are the 12 colors. For the OBS shed. Oh, there they went. They fell out the bag. Oh, glad I seen that. There's the reverse light. I never would have been able to find that little pocket.
Third time.
Especially that reverse light. I'll never find that.
One. Where's the other one?
Good job. Good job.
Oh, man. to look up a photo of second gen Dodge taillights. I think the surrounding of it, where that piece is, gets like painted black or something. Can I tab over? Yes, I can.
Get this one, turn over. Yeah. Press X to select weapon. I'll select the weapon. What did you select?
Second gen Dodge Ram.
Well done. You ready?
Popping up custom ones. I need some stock.
What did you select? I didn't select anything.
Stock toe. Yes. Okay, I'm glad I looked them up.
Hey, Edward.
Then load that image. So that all gets painted black. Centers go white for like I guess a brake light, or they can go black.
Where are those stupid things at?
The whole thing could go black. I'm saying I like it. I think the white would give it more pocket for. Yeah, but that needs to go black. That's my. All right, I'm glad I looked those up before I glued them. Surround black. Hey, Edward.
That's the only.
Trim down. I think that's probably what it's doing, Kevin. I don't know. He's having stuff wear out on it a lot quicker. He put some big full bumper guard on it. That's definitely made for a 2500, not a 1500. So it's wearing his shit out really, really quick. But God, they look good on that truck.
Try not to die.
That on its paintball. I think the center thing. I guess the center thing goes white.
Whoa,
I guess that's like a brake light or something. It looks better black. Oh, that's yeah. I don't think so. I might just use my Sharpie just for fuck off quick enough of it. Don't look horrible. Yeah.
Try not to die.
I'm trying to. Yep. No.
Again.
My
Yep.
mute my mic again here. Turn on the booth.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. I'm trying to paint the smallest thing. I'm trying to do the smallest fucking. I'll just do it on the outside.
Yeah, my groceries are about 150 for every 8 or 10 days, I guess. Just got to go to the store. But it's going to go down now because Mom's not here no more. I'll have to buy all the ready-to-eat stuff that she wants.
What's
Yeah,
that?
so much for them lower grocery prices we were promised.
Oh yeah, that looks better. I like the way that looks. I might just keep it all blacked out actually. Instead of doing that white marker.
We'll go one size over that.
Yeah, instead of doing that white marker in the middle, I'm just going to black out. Centerpiece. Oh, this would be a lot easier if I could see.
Is that government cheese, Kevin? Because government cheese makes the best grilled cheese sandwiches in the world.
It really does. Something about that government cheese, it just melts so nice.
Yeah, it ain't half bad on pizza either, but it makes the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh yeah. Fried bologna with some government cheese on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that like looks so much better black. Oh my gosh. Damn. Holy shit. That shit ain't gonna match though. But it's supposed to be like a black plastic, I guess. If it bothers me enough, I'll spray the whole tail light flat black and redo the red parts with the Sharpie.
I'm in your foot. Is that okay? Okay. Lean it.
For a second. Oh, all right, though.
Yeah, fried bologna with egg and cheese sandwiches. Those are the stuff.
Mm-hmm. I tried one day. It was scrolling my phone. I seen Snoop Dogg's fried bologna. It was 3 pieces of fried bologna, 3 pieces of government cheese, toasted bread, mustard and barbecue chips. I put the barbecue chips on it, but I don't like mustard, so I left that off. And that shit was good as fuck. Some Southern Heat glaze on it. It was a nice barbecue crunch.
Jimmy, too bad you weren't around back in the good old days when we had the Ozark barbecue chips. They were the best ones in the world. They were made by Cat. They were
Dad's
made by
mentioned that.
Cass. They were the best. The sweet Southern heat is close to what they taste like, but not exactly.
And Dad may have mentioned them. He was talking about some old chips he used to eat as a kid, and I think those were one.
They were awesome.
Let's tell it. No, I may have spoke too soon. I still can't see. I can't see shit. The whole taillight's red. Harder to see where the hell the line is. And I'll just wipe some of that off. Where's that line? Oh, I'm lazy. I'll do this for Sharpie, and it looks pretty good actually using a Sharpie. Set it down and not put a fingerprint. Yeah, just do it.
9/11. I'm just about there for tonight.
Yeah, here not too long. I'm gonna take some melatonin with the.
Ribbons away. I'm done with those.
Oh, my bumper's in there. Chrome stripper. Taking that chrome off. Probably good, but now I'm in there for this. I'll do it those tomorrow. I'll put that in there. Mm. Okay. The gold frame, you know, quite. Fine again, damn it. Slippery, can't get a grip on it. You know, I think that's the easiest to work for a drone. Strip off. What? Real. Here you go. Covered that bracket. Yep. No, that's just gonna push it there.
Be right back.
I'll be back. Just trying not to break the bump on me. You know, remember well, yeah. That is easy. Okay. And what's that girl mean? I'm doing my dodge. Rinse it all. Bring it up to go further and show up here. Do that.
I've been sitting here in between painting and stuff. I almost ate a whole bag of Rainier cherries.
As long as they're good fresh cherries, it's easy to do.
Oh yeah, they're good fresh ones. That's why I probably keep eating them.
Yeah. Oh, I used to be with strawberries. I couldn't figure out why I was always getting a weird rash all over me, like an itchy rash. Fucking turns out I'm allergic to strawberries. But I love the fuck out of strawberries.
You allergic to penicillin too?
Oh, that I have no clue.
That's why a lot of I know back in the day they used to try to get kids to eat strawberries as soon as possible because usually if you're allergic to strawberries, you're allergic to penicillin.
No, I have no clue. They don't like make my throat swell or anything. Just give me, I get like a real bad itchy rash usually all over my arms. Put these off really good. And primer them.
Okay. That's where it's on its way to there, Kevin. We're packing it up nice and puffy. So don't go nowhere. Might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. We don't want to squish it. Okay. Okay. There's that.
There, I got that. I got the bumpers all cleaned up. Just gotta paint them. I don't know how much I feel like paint. I might. Yeah, I like to clean that. I'll go over them one more time. I should have painted them instead of using a Sharpie.
Fill her in that box and we'll be ready to go.
Oh, no. Go pick
Measure
up
button.
the Sharpie.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Sharpie's trying that. Let's go see a little red popping out.
Zero dash
That was
319.
this one actually, if you read that on. Do this. Let's go. On black, looking at you, man. Here we go. Jimmy, you're on big screen. Don't do anything. I was on big screen when.
On your picking your nose.
That's cool. Gotcha. Paint these. What was that technique I used for the wheels? It was gloss black and then the chrome over, I think. No, I think it was black primer. Yeah, I think it was black primer. That's what I did last time. And it looked pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Kevin, I put a shop card in there for you and one for Silas. And when he finishes his model build, you can give him this, okay? Extra prize. Okay, where's my tape? Where's my tape? There's my tape.
I need to throw my alligator clips in the LA Austin. Get my paint build up on them now. Shit. Oh, I have no, that's connected to a that's connected to a tire.
And it's going to be in a Michaels box, so you know it when you see it. Because say Michaels on the side of it.
Oh, such the girl. Thanks, man. I'm up here right now.
Okay, put that there. Put my pen away before I lose it. I've been losing shit all day. There we go. It's all boxed up, ready to go. I will take it to the post office tomorrow, and I will send you a text with the tracking on it once I have it. There's a seat. Seat and canopy. There it is. All right. Chair put back. Those clamps can come off.
Okay, well, I definitely didn't have all the LA Awesome wiped off these. Yeah. That's my fault. I sort of knew I didn't have them clean very well. It'll be alright. I'm sitting there today. Where'd my rag go? Yeah. A little shit like that. Like I strip easy. But the body, I'd be like, man, irritable.
Okay.
I want to get real fancy with it. Take that little jar of mild towel. Having a spray it or brush it. Which I know you can brush that shit pretty damn easy.
All right, guys, I've done about all the damage I can do tonight. So I think I'm gonna sign out and make me a sandwich and watch a movie.
All right, man. Yeah, it's getting a little late for me too. I'm gonna have to go to bed here not too long.
All right, see everybody
Yeah.
later. Bye.
All
See you,
right,
Bob.
well, I'm going to shut it down myself anyway, Jimmy.
Yeah, all right. Like I said, I gotta go to bed here not too long.
I'm getting hungry, and I think it's time for a bowl of ice cream and some TV.
Nah.
So, thank everybody for coming in the chat that came on with me. Appreciate it, and we'll catch y'all next week.
All right. See you guys later.